just finished racing the Rev3 Barremlan Triathlon put on by Multisport Canada. It was a really solid race for me. I finished second in, I think I was about 4:02. The race started out in the Welland Flatwater Center, and I didn't feel like I had the greatest swim there, but I ended up swimming a lot of it solo. Out onto the bike in the early stages, I felt pretty strong, and then went through a bit of a lull from about 30 to 50k until kind of my legs came around and I was able to pick it up again. And at about 70k, I could see the leaders, Jordan and Alex, in front of me, so I pushed harder than I planned on pushing in the final 15k in order to catch them and try and get into transition before them. Out onto the run, my goal is to just try and run really steady, and so I left transition with the idea of running about 4-minute kilometers, and it's really hot here today, so on the first loop I was able to hold pretty close to that, but then on the second loop my pace waned a little bit. So right away Alex and Jordan overtook me pretty quickly coming out of transition, but I just kind of stuck with it, and I ended up catching Alex at about 13 kilometers and was able to hold on to finish in second place. So really happy with the result and with the splits that I put together. My run was a little bit slower than I expected, but I think a lot of that has to do with the conditions and pushing a little bit harder on the bike. So overall, really happy with my splits, really happy with how my legs have responded to just a little bit of rest after putting in another big week of recovery. I have 4 weeks until Louisville. So Louisville is looking at being my last race of the season, so I'm really hoping to have a big race there. The race here, the Barrelman Triathlon, really was a really great race. It's really cool that on the run you get to run by Niagara Falls twice, so you see both the American and the Canadian Falls. The bike course is a pretty flat and fast course. The conditions were good for fast times today, and in the race that the Multisport team puts on, they do a really good job to create a really interesting, really fun course. So would certainly recommend that others check this out. I think they said it's the biggest non-Ironman half-distance triathlon in North America now. They had over 1,000 people racing today, so it's definitely a really great race and one that you should check out. Thanks a lot for watching this week's video. If you like what you see, please click the subscribe button down below, and until next time, happy training.
Oh, this you crazy mother.